Uh, Hello there. Welcome to your studio. Yes, as often happens, you're in the studio before me. I mean, I'm still trying to get myself set up here. We've got Sherlock coming in. We've got Bugsy coming in. And of course, you're in already. So there's a very talented bear there, Bugsy Bear. Uh, some say they like him. Um, but there's no direct voting, saying really it's him or it's not him or it's one of the others. But it's his turn today to come into the studio. Bugsy Bear is his name. He's a talented bear. Yeah. You're going to introduce a one. He wants to introduce a one. He's going to introduce a one here. I know he is. So we're just looking around the studio. We've got Sherlock in at the moment. We're doing a bear each day, bear day. We're having a bear day. That's what we call it. But first, we're off to the fishing pond to see who's swimming. Who's that dived in? Somebody dived in, look, as I caught my eye, as I just caught my eye there. Somebody's dived in. I wonder who that could be. I've had a little bit of trouble with page turning this morning, and yeah. Well, that page hasn't turned. That's the other page, that we're using in that the other pages. Of course, if you can't get it turned there, you're not stuck, but we're stuck, if you know what I mean. We're flashing from one page to the other currently. Um, we've corrected that page, and that page would seem to be fine. That's hold, and we're putting a hold on with it here. And yes, it's been a starty day so far. Well, I think that page is working fine now. Um, we've got to refer to it, so I mean, if it's not there, I'll refer to it. Yes, cloudy today, but some say up to 19, not getting that yet, expected this morning to get about 16. It's not reached that neither yet, so I mean, but we're heading on up there. Yes, we've had a starty start. But here we go. We're going to go this time with Billy Bass. Yes, we are. First up is Billy Bass. Lake 44 provides the big mouth Billy Bass. He's a thrift store find, and it looks like he's in his box, and he's a singing sensation. So that's what we'll have to call him. Big mouth Billy Bass is singing sensation. Just Billy B to us, because there's plenty of Basses, Billy Bobs, and all Billies of all sorts. Um, Yes, that's Billy's selection for the day. Right. Now on to Sherlock. He's been up one day, Sherlock. The petting zoo, snow buddies. The dancing cushion slick. Skylar Studios. And Sherlock's choice of the day. Oh, I think I had a lot of kissing cousins there, I think, and I won. Yes. Hard to break into them because you're not a family member. Keeping it all in the family, yeah. And there you go. So here comes a rather surprise. And, well, we need a rather surprise for somebody to do it. So here it is. It's Bugsy Bear. He's going to introduce the one. Hello, everybody. My name is Bugsy Bear. Why don't you look at my radio show on Wonderful Radio William? I do it every day. Now, I'm going to do a one which is unusual, but nevertheless, it's true. Yes, it's a Monkey Judy. Mom and Judy are ready for a big, yummy, traditional breakfast. But it looks like if they're in America, they've got up in the middle of the night for the breakfast. And if they are in Cambodia, then in the middle of the afternoon. That's William telling me the facts about the life of them. But to come on, this is what they call news new. This is just a popper that's just popped. It hasn't popped very long ago, about 10 minutes ago. Um, Monkey Judy. Anyway, it's good to have him on. And David Otis with the random on SSBK 65 Rooster. And David Otis on SSBK 65, you're random. David Otis is always dangerous when he's random. I'm thinking of calling him David Random. And hi, says Ren YT. Yes. And Snow Business. Magic Power Mini Banjo playing Skellington. And Chuck and Jasper Studios. Chuck E. Cheese. Pizza Time Theatre. Classic Rat Sings Movie Songs Compilation. And SBL 4. Fallout 4. Vault Settlement Whip. Yeah, be Super Bendy Logan up these tricks, yeah. And any animatronic stuff collector. CBS at Archibald Disney Cars. And first sneak peek sound of Easier Pretending You're Dead. That's Connie Talbot official there. They're going to give you a sneak peek. She is. And there's Ian with his StreamYard. Yes, Ian, animated stuff collector. StreamYard. And Joe P's got a one. Joe P's got a two. Jimmy Prototype Animated Crazy Cows Part 1 singing I Like Big Butts. Ha ha ha. Said the farmer's wife as she goes by. Or is that the lonely tourist trying to cross the countryside? Watch all the cows, doesn't she say? And what about Jimmy Prototype Animated Crazy Cows Part 2 singing I Got It From My Mama? She didn't get it actually from her mama. She was very thin at birth, but she's been eating those big pies again. Whoa, and she's put on that weight. And there she goes. Joe P. Fantastic Spirit of Halloween transition sample twitching clown animatronic prop. And teen vlogger arrived at Kmart and found it completely empty, apart from the ghost. The Clark family creative Cole Clark in the quarantine village place. She came in through the bathroom window. Oh yes, I remember Joe Cocker. Yes, that's a long, long time before the Cole Clark and the quarantine kids ever touched the guitar. Way back in the 60s there with Joe. She came in through the bathroom window. Wasn't properly shut, you see. Yes. Anyway, didn't mind her coming in anyway. So that's how Cole got started on his family. Be lucky to get his wife mine through the bathroom window. Yes. George music for all 4 seasons. Frankie Valli more than a one-night guy. Frankie Valli 4 seasons Las Vegas. This sounds good. Run for food. Corey Donis versus Gold Molly. Shorts, naturally. Both in the shorts. Corey Donis Molly and Gold Molly. This sounds good. Monkey Judy, going back to his proper time now. Yesterday, 16 hours ago, a big morning yawn. So that was morning 16 hours ago. Well, it was supposed to be morning. Of course, it could be disguised. Yawn caused Morty fall asleep without realizing. And Emily Lynch, Everybody Talks, Neon Trees, cover by Emily Lynch, good cover there. And Tyler G with the amazing Peeps sculptures, and he's still in his shorts. Yes. And David Otis, yes, we reserved him from yesterday. Yes. Or we reversed him. We didn't reserve him, we reversed him. Reversed the David. Well, it's better than random David. And Monkey Judy Moody beating his sleep from home. Apply a lot of lotion before he meet Bella. Ah, I see Bella on there. Bella's a little girl, yes. He likes to smell his lotion. Best gameplay got in the Ban 3 and got in the Ban 4. Mobile Justice, Sad Seth, the Hunky Jake, and the Tamaraki and the Shamataki. Lost Animals, the funniest animals, fun with cats and dogs, 23. Monkey Judy, Jalia never make mum disappointed. She carried 2 stuff as mum's command. She carries them all. She carries extra 2 stuffs at a time. She could have her 2 hands round them like. Fresh and tasty lotus snack for Queen Jalia and Bella, full of harmony. And if you don't never know what we're talking about, they're monkeys. Well, as it tells you. But it didn't used to tell you. It used to tell you Moby. What Floyd before that. I think they just keep going through the family, but Morty's still present very much on this one. So Morty's only nightmare is when the milk box is empty. Call the milkman. Where's the milk? Yeah. Furby man's got a happy wisdom face, singing face, and he's been ripped. He was ripped at the audio. The Giada singing fish is by Ajuz. Monkey Judy has a very smart help carry plate and bucket for his mum. Well, he's got 2 hands, a plate in one hand and his book out the other. And Ninja Tune, Royce and Morty's official debut, Ninja Tune album Hit Parade will be released on September the 8th. Let's give him a plug there to Royce and Murphy with his new release. And animatronic prowler Monty the monkey. This is a different monkey from Morty's lot. Spirit of Halloween. Yeah, and he's a monkey. Joshua Bin, Victor Bowman, and Martin Bowman's current status in a nutshell. And BNSF, the Granger on the Marceline subdivision, Sibley, Missouri. That's a freight train drifter coming down the line. A Wheel Turning Fire, my new original gospel from William P.J. Yes, this Wheels on Fire, Julie Driscoll, Brian Auger, and the Trinity. 1968, this Wheels on Fire. Mary Mendoza popped up on May the 16th. Haven't seen her since 23. Just a little bit of dancing, she says, kind of high. Tiago and Natalini mashup deep flake effects on Brylan and the editor video, the video editor. And Owen Katie be a Frosty in my window. Is that really a Frosty? Where did you get it from the packet? Fantastic. 2 Spirit of Halloween unreleased prototype hanging heads. And they're both hanging there. May the 16th, RK was here. I've not seen him since. And Wyatt the Scarecrow Halloween Haunter. Towering Possessed Scarecrow. Custom made Halloween 23 props. Yes. That's the time Rocky 867. He got so mad. Yes. And Motley Crue Rift by Larissa Liva. Could be girls. I haven't heard it. I don't got an awful lot of chance to listen to all videos in that, streams. It's impossible. Sometimes I miss a one. Well, the rest has only been up with that new one for a day. Clowning with his head, you. A failure summer drawing. Carpetbagger, the strangest airport in the world. Cross-country journey through the air. But they want to put the red carpet out for him. Not yet. He's not royalty. GQ 1995, Jimmy 2000, Cool Catfish. He got his nameplate variant. Peter Sam, Hannah, what's he been doing except coming on the show a couple of days ago? Spirit of Halloween, Frankenstein, Sidestep a demo. Yes, Peter was on the show. And he asked for Paul Young, plenty Paul Young, yes. He like come back and stay. Well, he did that one for you yesterday. Today we thought we'd do. Every time you go away, then you've got to come back and stay, Peter. And we've got a lot of Paul Young for you over the weeks. Cool, the Kentucky Rail fan, BNSF new and old, and the collectible animated antiques Jimmy Frog's duet. Push it. The trumpets call for Sinorienge and Mac Jugger Nuggets. I fell through the ceiling. That's Bush, that house. He promised to give the guy it, but he failed. J.H. Horns, Spirit of Halloween 2023, Hanging Witch Leak, Snowy's animatronics, Jimmy bouncing Valentine's Day's goat, and he'll bounce off you with his horns. There you go. Legends of Multi, the rainfall. That's rain as in rain when a king rains, not the rain comes from the sky. Session 4, MT Creations. Growing Props 97, custom made orange Ellington Grave Raver for Ben Hortastic. Connie Talbot's official, Easier Pretending You're Dead is yours soon, and she's giving you a preview. Rockefeller RMD, Como here's our own animatronic, how to make an animatronic, outdated design. Mr. MLD 72, Poundland solar powered Hula Girl and Friends. Well, I've been to Poundland buying a Hula Girl. And Friends. And just who are these people that's putting up, somebody might say? Well, they're mostly boys, I don't adore many men. Yes, Peter, he's a man. John. That's George who does his music, he's a man, yeah. They're mostly boys. Skylar's funny. Very few girls amongst them. But the girls like singing. Singers like Emily Lynch and Lisa Liver and Skylar's Funny 2019 LED Snow Globe Review. Blanca's Nostalgic Corner Dive Dwellers Soundtrack Bubble Trouble. Jeremy Leapack, now he's a man, he does his ventriloquism with Max and McCall and his drawing board. Max is eating the drawing board, Jimmy. We haven't got any information. That's Jeremy there. You sometimes call him Jimmy. The Judah is 50 years old, a short tribute. Rockefeller Explosion. GQ 1995 with a singing honey bass, Ocean. Sky Blue plaque, second generation model, and chilling props with Happy Mother's Day Widow. Different days in different parts of the world. This Mother's Day, we had ours in March. End of March. Before Easter. Holiday Studios, the Seekonk Flea Market on the 14th. CTT Robotics, Chuck E. Cheese in North Dartmouth, MA. And Damien Snow, the Jimmy, the Begging Han Ukra Bulldog. And Lady BZ official is down there in Brazil. That's why Lady BZ. Enzorio Music Nova, O2 Amomi, Salvo, and Damien Snow is 22, banjo playing skeleton. And Fiji Flower with a YDP Pepper and her family go to an ant tea castle. It sure wasn't an ant castle. He got little spots all over him. Willow loves Halloween, the history and more defunct companies at Spirit of Halloween. And the ATV riding trail, my name is ATV riding trail. No, it's not. He said, my name is a Bugsy Bear, Bugsy Bear. Vote for me, vote for me. He wants to become king of the castle. He's going to tip it over if he's not careful. Well, he has tipped it over. CEC Showbiz, Ice Cap Soon, Act 1. Skylar Studios with a couple of misfits. Meldrick with more of his Russian, slimy, pressy. I'll read the rest. Josh, the incredible and tractor guy. Walmart 23, 4th of July. Yes, and an upbeat. Too long now. Americans Independence, Air-Blown Inflatables. Randy Unso, Jimmy Spinning Snowflake, Snowman. Circuit Bent. Yes. And there's Lost Animals, the funniest fun with cats and dogs. Yes. And Hortex Ent, Jack the Reaper, GM Horns, any shorts naturally. And Spirit of Halloween Hangout, Menace and Molly demo. And Spirit of Halloween 23, Monkey Chimes. That's Mr. Halloween Dude. And Weber Fiestas, Lucas 24, and Nungtai Asos Ons. I think he comes in Spanish or whatever it is, but he's probably not in Spain and another country. Right. Caliber Carter, Eugene Carroll, and Anderson Cooper. All Word Fantasies. Gordon Freeman. He's a free man now. He got rid of that phony name. SFM, My Honest Reaction. Telco Vampire, Motionette, Tingo Fingo. Jake, the holiday guy, and a Goo Gorilla. Audio remake there. It's been Footloose. And then he was Footloose, but it's Lose Yourself. But now he's listening to Kenny Loggins. He'll not lose himself anymore, will he? And it's Goofy, the Operate Kid, Random Jimmy Stock Images, and Stuff, IDK. Razbodge PW, we keep doing him, but he's always in Russian. I cannot read his language. Mimi Sounds, Try an Electro, Harmonix, Lizard Queen Guitar Pedal. And Andrews 119, Hunty's Party Room at the Oak Party Rock. And 36101 with a singing honey bass. Ah, yes, that page was turning. I'm going to have a little look in the studio while it's turning. Ah, there I am. It's funny you should say that, because one day I looked in the studio and I wasn't there. What had happened? Well, the page had gone blank, and I just wasn't on. And I don't think I was still being recorded, but I was being recorded still in their studio. They were still piling up the minutes, but I wasn't there somehow. I wonder where you are when you're not there. And that page is still turning. I did have a very slow turn on this morning. And now it's going to turn. So Jake Wolf, if I had the resources, I would sample gunshots into all of my songs. I'm really fond of gunshots myself. Shotgun wedding, of course, had to have the gunshots and bum, 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 bum. Nowhere. And Dr. Cogda, Evelyn Leach, Stenmore, and Mags to the world of Mr. Grey. And SJC Entertainment, anybody know how to fix this? And the fixer's standing right next door to him. It's Jimmy Gaming. Because Juju got the TV working. He's bound to get SJC's TV working. And Jackie Hall Productions, Wild Robo, is an underrated DC character. Because he loves his dog and he loves you, me and you, and a dog named Blow. A bear named Blow. We've got a bear named Blow. What'll he do? Animatronic builder. Chuck E. Cheese, cosmetic ear and mechanism. Toons animatronics and more, the Jimmy Groove and Ghoulie Club. Can't Handle Me, Ghost Outside demo, Anna Santina, first video in the new studio. Monica B. Gennaro, Billie Eilish song, Everything I Wanted. And the live session was on Bus Around the World. Renata sings Linda Ronstadt, Tumbling Dice. It was also a Rolling Stone song, Tumbling Dice. And Lend a Hand, Chuck E. Cheese Studio, Showbiz Cheese. And Noelia Patricia is down there in Brazil as well. OQ, Queiroz, QET Fasa, Messagem de Cruz. And Jemmy Store, Jemmy Animated Plush Grazing Cow, the Showbiz Striker, Chuck E. Cheese down the road at Boise, Idaho, Stage 3. And the Jemmy Brothers Animated Mustache Wiggler, Viking. And Gabriella 9797 with the Beatles, While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Gabriella Quevedo, a song attributed more to George Harrison, but there goes the Beatles did their version too. Annie Keaton, Looking for Trouble, new live song video. Looney's Lounge, Dream Factory, Rockefeller Explosion, Beatles medley. And the Dubstep Dodge, that's the Dubstep Dodge. Every reference in the Super Mario Brothers movie. Property of Halloween, the Ghoulish Demon Grabber. Tate and the Jenny Collector, Jemmy, Halloween Snapping Sam. And a custom 6-foot Michael Myers prop. Is that a prop propping him up there? Elijah, the animatronic collector. Ryland says, Facet Me Showcase, Private External. That is a cheat. Rockefeller Explosion, Rockefeller Boy. Should have been a cowboy. Contact Paula Cole. Where have all the cowboys gone? CJ Honda picking up a Jimmy 2010 Michael Myers Spirit of Halloween exclusive. Halloween animatronic channel animated knockoff Chinese Who player. Oh, who you playing? Furby Universe, Crystal, Furby, Baby, Deep Flake, I'm Blue, preview, but it's cursed. Oh, I do like the old ghoulies. Yellow Flash, Paramore, Misery Business for Paramore and Haley Williams. Yellow Flash is in there as well. Sakayato, the yokai, my wants and predictions for May 23 on the ban list Yugarashi. Fat Boy Ice Cream, if I feel offended, that's Zombie Lex. The Fat Boy came along and ate all the ice cream. V84, the Beatles, She Loves You, lead guitar cover. And Cherish on trumpet. Classic songs played on trumpet. Had All Cool in the Gang did a version of it. Somebody else did Cherish as well. Batch the Honda, Jimmy Industry 2010, Masquerade Skeleton edited demo. Mine 757 Circuit Board Tricks 2. And the China Fake Collector, Hang Yang Toys, New Orleans Jazz Band trumpet version, doing the YMCA. That song was by the Village People. Halloween C, all distortions unlimited, animatronics at Monster Mini Golf, Denver, Colorado. Guitar, way down in Chester there, he been doing the King's Coronation. Talented 9-year-old guitarist, did Jeff Beck, did the Beatles, did the Yardbirds, AC/DC and Rolling Stones on his guitar. That was when he was off school, all the way back to school. Carrie Warburton, a young lady there, Sparks Fly by Taylor Swift cover, likes a Taylor Swift. A rumpus band way down there in New Orleans, not New Orleans, New Zealand. Running Down a Dream cover, yeah, we had Darrell on the show one day. Tom Petty song. That's a rumpus family band, kids band and rock band. We're down there in New Orleans. We're down there in New Zealand, yeah. Garrett Thompson, Breast Box. Spitz Louie, The Vibe is Real. That's a YouTube channel. Code. And Corey Singer, Making an Album, Episode 1. And Josie Guy 3000, Waking Up Zuka on Wobbling Island. I told him not to fly. He was an unlikely pilot when he started. He crashed his plane at the airport. And he got another plane and he flew by no. Yes, that was on May the 4th, and we've never seen him since. Yeah. That's fly by no there. He gone missing. Well, there's plenty of time yet. He might turn up sometime. Al Bowley, Shanana. Yes, what about the hippies live in 1970? Hippies have to use the back door and get out in the fields and pitch the tent in their old ambulance and their old bus. Yes. Hornzilla, my favorite spooky season memes. And Mr. Sinclair's is racing. Racing people, high school edition. There he's racing them round the track. Deep Adventures, various bar lounge classics, Mediterranean edition. And Sprinkle Vlogs from Sprinkle Anti-Stream Army. And Blizzard Dreams, Screaming Rocking Fish is insane. Shammy Animatronic Collector, bit 2001, Big Head Dancing Skeleton. Zai, he's the Chinese president, and he's a 23 birthday special, but nobody knows the date. E-Corpse videos, just a normal halfway to Halloween, featuring Ryan Haunch. And Titanic Fog, there's the 9-Inch Nails from 2013. Outside Lands Festival in San Francisco, see you. Jimmy Addiction, Jimmy Prototype, Wall Grater, Old Hag, Logan, the Jimmy Collector, with his factory error on Jimmy 2009, the Grave Raver Skeleton, the way I are. Holiday Time Productions, Message Fan, Fanatic Dog, first and second generation James Brown, Animatronic Zone, and Astro from the Japanese Breakfast. And Free Babytron and Rio de Young, a Flint type beat from Debo. Stidores, looks like more Russian to me. And Sugar Man from Mona Lisa Twins, Sixto Rodriguez cover. And Bredex Archive, very rare Fisher Price German chicken, Dance Elmore. Trusting Christ don't sub to anybody with dirty fingernails, hands, and house. That means everybody. Charlie Real, the Fun Show, Natalie and Brugler, Detest Tone. Robotical Halloween, something I'm making. My Silent Bravery, Don't Make Me Pray, Matt Wade's My Silent Bravery Band. And Chase Temple, I've been chasing around the temple all day. No love here neither. The guy says Kung Pao. Halloween Fan 101, Fred's Farm, Backyard Hunt, and Eric Cartman, The Bad Romance. Here one come from Story of Undertale. Free as Mind Blowing, Love Poem for our Fairies, two our fairies from their boys. And Psalm of Sardonic Halloween, Little Daisy and the Master of First Impressions, Spook 365 giveaway. Kmart, Soul Impressions, Girl Done Warrior Aquarius, and Skull Crane Entertainment will be going live sometime. Raymond Halloween, Spirit of Halloween 2010, The Face Changing Pumpkin. And Scott Croker was a scared little boy when he first went to the Rockwood Music Hall, but he's now live with Katie Chambers, and he's not scared anymore. BB8 says the best project I've ever worked on was the William Live show. I get on every day and I'm doing out. And I'm getting me views. And my views has went up. He says, Marty Snow, Jimmy, 1919, animated dancing Peter Cottontail. Peaches, but it's played on bagpipes on more deck. Who stuck that peach on the end of my bagpipe? Louise Master, Feng Young, Space Line Mark, Space Guitar. Topsy, Edgar Battle, and Eddie Durham doing the jazz piano. Gotta love piano, especially when they're playing. Too slow, yes, he puts up 5 seconds about every 2 months or so. Next level start. You Ben Hope, Who's Loving You, Michael Jackson was the live performance cover, and the cover's by You Ben Hope. Paws and Pals, so cute when you kiss the baby cat and the cat's reaction when you're kissing them. In my home, he says, yes, that's cool, Coyle. It's definitely in his home. And Billy Bob's Pizza Theatre, Knox 91, only footage known exists. Fats Pizza Safari. Herbie Hancock, Madawashi. Sleeping Giant, live on Jazz Harmonia. In France, 72. Buckethead, Let's Knock a Few Balls About, live. Oh, they're still knocking some balls about. All the footballs just got just over a week to finish by the end of May. The Piggy Fan, 1978. I don't look like a Minecraft, I'm a dirty block. He says, Piano Man's Bird went to see Bob Dylan, only took 6 seconds live in Tokyo, Japan. I was in April 23. So old Bob's still getting around. Chase the Inflatable God. Cold Run Witch, Audio Rip, and Dominic Smith got the worst of energy from his girlfriend. And Pilgrim, a dark RP game development process, Bitray with a Counter-Strike for the test channel, and Jimmy Master Animatronics, Prototype Reaper of Souls. And Miscellaneous Joe, Bones and Friends, sing Eye of the Tiger, by Survivor, and they're surviving very well on the William Live show. Been surviving now over a month now, and they're doing okay. The Epic Guitar Man, don't let idiots play the BDFs. No. And of course, Rocky the King Lobster, Spirit of Halloween, Crouchy Doll. And of course, Gorillas, Crocker Island from Top Collie. Kite Surfing on Whitby from Rye and Coxey. And Hagatha, the rare prototype animatronic witch from Green Science Boy. Whoops, too fast. Too fast for me uprising. Jaden Riley, new collab with Noah Benedict. April 9th was the last time I seen Mangaloshi 41 playing his guitar. And Loxy D, he been gone a while as well with the K&T Sounds, King Lee and Loxy D. And the Buddy D to the Buddy Door, FNXs and FNXs and his little drone there. Yes, and then of course we come to the last two, which is Jonathan Lewis music. He says, me and Taylor Clapper doing the Easy Dance by CEC. That was 7 months ago, and then they all fell down. And Taylor Clapper, she's taking a break, and I think Jonathan Lewis is taking a break as well. I think the two of them is eloped. There you go. Nobody in the studio today except Bugsy Bear and me. And of course, do you like to hold Sherlock? And there you go. There's Bugsy Bear. Surely got a realistic chance, Bugsy Bear. We think one of the more talented bears without making any sound, but a lovely bear to have around. Yes. Are we going over the King today? Yeah. Oh, we didn't do it yesterday. That's just to see what the voting is. But it's slow days, you know. They've got till July the 4th. Slow days to find the King. And then we'll crown him. Put his hat on him. I'll just refer to the board. And of course, we've still got Bunny Rabbit out in front, you know. Yes. But this, don't worry about these because it accumulates a vote for the last year. Sunny Dog in second, Dory Bear's doing well in third, and Sherlock Bear in fourth. And Blue Bear in fifth. And Bugsy Bear, there he is in sixth. And Ted Bear in seventh. And Mona Bear got a little, she's just drifting a little bit behind them. That's okay. And there's Jubbly Bear. And he's had a few votes, and he's been on with us over a month now since Easter. And there they are. And the last one is Guy the Guardsman. They call him Guy the Gorilla. Nobody can seem to stand him. He's got no votes. And he's talking about going home. He wants to go back to the army life. We'll release him by the time July comes and send him back to his Sergeant Major. Hey, Sergeant Major will not be impressed. He will say you didn't do very well on the William Live show. You were a flop. Well, and he had a good chance to star, but he didn't. He's a guardsman. He's kind of stuck up like a guardsman. He's used with attention, standing to attention, long hours, and not saying anything to anybody. And he doesn't make a very great pal. Maybe we knew him personally, but we don't. So we kicked off on the music. I'll give you 5. We're doing punk and new wave. Right. How about the Sex Pistols? God Save the Queen. Well, he saved her as far as he possibly could. So 3 cheers to God there. And the Skids Into the Valley. And Public Image Limited doing Public Image. Well, I like the Skids Into the Valley. I love that song. I used to play that quite well. And on to punk and new wave, this is Ultravox, Sleepwalk, Human League Being Boiled, and Jonah Louie, You'll Always Find Me in the Kitchen at Parties. Now I must tell you, you'll always find me in the kitchen at parties. Because I always eat the last potato. And then I do the washing up. Oh, yeah, you'll always find me in the kitchen at parties. Jonah Louie for that one. Now remember how to play the game. I'll give you 3. Which one William would most likely play if he had a choice to play a record on YouTube here now? Right, on 3. Is it Ultravox, Dancing with Tears in My Eyes? And sometimes I'm virtually sitting here with tears in my eyes. If I get a cough, killing joke, love is like blood. Tis. Once you run out of blood, then you run out of love. Yes. And 999, punk record, homicide. Yeah, I played it a few times, but well, I think I'll probably go for Ultrabox, Dancing with Tears in My Eyes. And on 4 is it the Knack, My Sharona, Tom Robinson, 2468, Motorway, or the Flies, Love, and a Molotov Cocktail. No thanks, I'll just have My Sharona. My Sharona by the Knack is one of my favourites. Yes. And on 5, is it X-ray specs or bondage? Polystyrene? She used to wear dresses made of cling film, polystyrene, you know. Stiff little fingers. Hold on there from Ireland. We found a suspect device. Yeah. How about Reckless Eric? Whole Wide World. I used to love that one. I played that one over and over and over again when it was out. I used to like Whole Wide World. Reckless Eric. And there you go. Bad Company. Well, for a cheap price, you can get into a bad company. And get into a bad company for big money, just the same. Sure, Bad Company, stories told and untold. I tell the stories. Is it ready for love? Waiting on love. Oh, Simple Man. I think it's ready for love. Bad Company is ready for love. That's one of the main songs, and I quite like that one. He died, Bud Bacharach. About 3 months ago. Stretch it to 4 months ago. Was it 5 months? Time goes by. I wouldn't say it's much more than 3 months to myself. His double are here on the whole collection. The Look of Love, Burt Bacharach collection. He sang a few himself, but he never really had any hits singing his own songs. He did them for other people, such as on 2 CDs, The Carpenters, They Long to Be Close to You, Marty Robbins, The Story of My Life, and The Drifters, Mexican Divorce. It would be The Carpenters, They Long to Be Close to You. And on 2, which one would William most likely to play? Sometimes he likes the whole 3, so he's stuck. Sometimes he didn't think much of any of the 3, so he's stuck. He just takes the top one. On 2, is it The Look of Love by Dusty Springfield? Walk On By Dionne Warwick, or Wives and Lovers by Jack Jones? Don't know. Walk On By, Dionne Warwick. Yep. Gary U.S. Bonds. I like this song. When I say like this song. Well, good old lad, but he only had one really great hit. Some say he had 2. Was it 2:45? When the clock went tick-tock. Was it Copycat? No. Was it New Orleans? Yeah, New Orleans was a big one for him. It was probably the biggest he ever done. And there he is, and there's Gary U.S. Bonds. comes from the United States because of the Gary Bonds in England and Gary U.S. Bonds. New Orleans. Yeah, New Orleans was a big one. A lot of people did it as well, you know. Black box. There she is. So surely got a black box. I can't see it. Got black hair and a black shiny raincoat. It's not a raincoat, just a bodice or something. Everybody, I don't know anybody else. And Ride on Time. Yeah, Ride on Time is probably the big one from Black Box. And there she is. Talking about black, the black-eyed peas. And there they go. In the beginning, this is the black-eyed peas. Is it the time? Sometimes called Dirty Bit. And Don't Stop the Party. And Do It Like This.
Daddy, okay.
Hold on.
From the council, just testing the smoke alarms. Is that okay? Can I come in?
1 minute, 1 minute.
Okay,
Okay, you can do it now.
can I come down, yeah?
Yeah. Well, just got an easy just test that one.
You got one in your hall there? Yeah. You got one in your living room?
Yeah, I've got one.
Yeah. And you've got one in your kitchen?
I think so.
I think so. Oh, someone likes our music, don't they?
Aye.
You like your music?
Oh, I've got plenty.
I can see.
Plenty on my life.
Yeah. I'm just going to push the button. Oh, hello, sorry.
Hello.
I'm just going to push the button, so watch your ears, and then I'm going to talk on there. Okay?
I've got it in. Oh, I can hear it. I didn't say they were coming round, like, you know.
No, don't send any letters
I
out.
might have been.
They've never sent any letters out or anything, so. Oh, it's just going to be at 188. It's all, no problem. Thank you. Ta-ra now. Right, all done?
Yeah, thank you.
Very good. Have a good day.
Have a good day, thank you.
Yeah, they finished. I'm just a couple of seconds off. Sometimes it just gets plain awkward. Somebody came to the door. Yeah. 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 I got to get our alarms tested, you know. I mean, I went in a building a while ago and they said, like a library thing, and they said they're going to 11 o'clock come, 10 o'clock come, we're going to test the alarms. Everybody went out. Some bloke came to test the alarms. Well, my alarm's working fine anyway. What happened to the old record? Oh, yeah, it was the Black-Eyed Peas. Yes, I don't know. Light Up the Night. We'll choose that one. Yes, I'm sure that wasn't the ones I gave you. But we've had a bit of black, haven't we? We had Black Box. Oh, yeah, it's because of my A to Z order, you know. Black-Eyed Peas and Black Keys. Black keys. Starring the times. All you ever wanted, I got mine. A lonely boy. Lonely boy is, I think, the best I know from Black Eyed Peas. Played it again and again and again and again. And as the Black Eyed Peas, it's the Black Keys. I'm referring to the other band because there's been a lot of black recently. Black Keys, this is. And there you go. I've just got one more, and that's this one. I'm going to give it to you on 3. It's the teenagers. It's the teenagers there. The girls at school. Yes. In my young day, I used to leap up and down and wave our knickers in the air. Funny old world, isn't it? Is it Heaven 17, Temptation? She says, yeah, we had a temptation for that, but only girls, I mean, then do it. Mothers will say, well, did we do the orchestral maneuvers in the dark and all that gear? Oh, yeah, she said we didn't. We done all the moves in the dark. Yeah. And how did you do the Spandau Ballet Gold? Ah, yeah, we done that one as well, yeah. I think OMD, Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark, and all that gear, a very good song. I used to play that a lot myself. On CD too, is it Mel and Kim, Respectable? Hot Chocolate, You Sexy Thing? Or Kissing the Sunshine Band, That's the Way I Like It? I used to play that a lot. I played a Sexy Thing as well many times, but I'll choose Kissing in the Sunshine Band. On 3, is it Dexy's Midnight Runners with Gino? Yeah, I know it. I know it. How about Huey Lewis in the News with his Power of Love? Yes, it's not the one you were expecting. And how about Billy Idol, White Wedding? Yes, I played it. Yes, Billy Idol, White Wedding. And there's the girls all dressed up in white, but they're not ready for the wedding because they don't have much weddings at that age. They're, I think, fairly young teenagers. And there you go. So that's a William Live show. And we've done bears, music, and streams. And we're coming up to an early hour on the clock. And we'll be back again tomorrow with another. It's a fact-packed show. It's a scary show. We had to have one alarm tested. So don't worry. We're not going up in a flame while alarm's being tested. Yes. I read a story once where a man had his alarm tested. And then he cooked his dinner. Whoosh. And then he went up in flame. And there you go. So now we go on till tomorrow. We're going to have another bear in the studio, but a chance for Bugsy Bear to say, hi everybody, it's me, Bugsy, and do vote for me. And my motto is vote for me and I'll set you free. Yes, I know what you want, and I'll get it done for you. Bugsy Bear on the William Live show here. Yes, I know you can see William. He's holding me up. Yes. Don't we look good together? We'll have to look good together if you're going to take over the show. Do you think you could get the hat on your head? Yes, I think it'll go, but it'll cover your eyes. Yeah. Well, I'll see you tomorrow when we'll have a new bear. Man, it could be a bunny. Or you could, there's a dog looking as well. There's one more bear. You see, we've done the other ones. Oh, next week we're going to come around to the lesser presenters, like Dicky Bird and Piggy Bank. But we've got more bears than that to do in the competition. So there we go, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye from now. And bye-bye from Sherlock also. There's giving you a wave. Bye-bye, everybody. Sit him down there. Always comfortable. And there we go. Bye.